Greetings, YouTubers. It is Numistacker back with you again. This time it is the real me rather than the synthesized me. I will use the synthesized voice again because it's quite fun, but it doesn't quite have the speed, the timbre, the ups and downs. It doesn't quite feel real quite yet, but the technology is coming on in leaps and bounds. Today we are going to have a look at a rather special set from the Royal Mint. This is the Thomas Simon Petition Crown. This time it is the gold set. This gold set retails at the Royal Mint for £11,610. If you're over there in America, add roughly 24% or so on to get the price in American dollars, and you will understand that this is a really expensive premium set from the Royal Mint, packaged accordingly in a variety of different protective packaging, and also housed in this beautiful Royal Mint, quite large presentation box. Some people have said their packaging is a bit too grand and too big and difficult to store, and they should have a thought about maybe reducing the size of it. Let's have a look first at the brochure that comes with it, which shows you the history of this Charles II coin and of Thomas Simon from his work with Cromwell. And basically this coin stems from a competition, a competitive situation between two engravers who were both very, very key, highly skilled engravers, Thomas Simon and Rotinger, and they were vying for the king's attention in terms of being chosen as the engraver for the new portrait. And Thomas Simon produced this coin, which is an absolutely beautiful coin in its own right. I don't think at the time it was ever minted in gold, but somebody could probably tell me I'm wrong. But there were a number of these coins minted as kind of silver editions in order to plead the case for making Thomas Simon the engraver of choice. And one of those things that was done with this coin was a kind of "may I humbly beg" kind of message round the rim of this coin. In Thomas Simon's day, it was ridiculously difficult to produce the inscription round the outside, and in present day it's equally difficult, and not something the Royal Mint had really done for a great number of years, if ever at all. But they were experimenting with technology, and some say that in the gold edition, a lot of the coins that they've produced for this edition had the band round the outside maybe set a little bit too deeply into the gold, so whilst creating the letters it pushed the gold up. That's my theory anyway. Somebody at the Royal Mint, please feel free to correct me. They say that the original Thomas Simon crown, the writing on the outside was produced by a strip machine made by a guy called Blondeau, a French guy who produced a lot of this kind of special equipment for minting. The coins have been produced in a single pack containing both coins, unlike the Gothic crown, which was produced in two separate editions split over time. And the edition size is 300 sets of coins, so I guess 600 individual coins. I guess most of these will be sold as sets rather than individual coins. So particularly for the gold ones, these are 2-ounce gold coins, and consequently the entry price is likely to be pretty steep, even steeper than the Royal Mint price in the secondary market. Debate is going on at the moment whether to grade these. I have decided for these two coins to get them graded over at NGC in America. because I can get that done very quickly compared to the service in the UK. And as a consequence, if I see that NGC have a problem with the way the coins were made in terms of Royal Mint's manufacturing, with the wording around the outside, I can then get something done about it pretty quickly rather than waiting a couple of months. Usually I don't do that. It's quite rare for me to send coins directly to America. There are certain issues with doing that, but for these particular ones, I wanted to make sure that I could find out pretty quickly what the real situation was in relation to the Royal Mint and NGC for grading. One of the unfortunate things about grading these coins is that the wording around the outside won't be incredibly visible. So it's going to be, a little bit difficult to see the whole wording because of the prongs on the corners of the NGC slab and the holder. And I asked if their clear holder, they have a brand new clear holder, could be used, but apparently these coins are too heavy to go in the clear holder, so they need to be housed in one of the more traditional NGC slabs. But you can see here as I hold this coin up to the light what an amazing job of minting the Royal Mint have done generally. It's a really deep, highly detailed rendering of the King's Head, and in fact also of the other side of the coin. Very, very deep, very high quality minting, and it is noticeably different in terms of quality from the average run-of-the-mill edition of coins from the Royal Mint. But the Great Engravers series is something that they really focus on in terms of coin production. I think the two series they focus on are the Sovereigns and also the Great Engravers series. If you are watching releases from the Royal Mint, then there are a variety of special releases coming out for the celebration of the King's coronation in May. And also after that, there will be a special edition of 2023 Sovereigns. I think that both of those ranges of coins are going to be hot, hot, hot this year. And if you do want any of those coins, let me know. If you're over in America, if you can't get them easily locally, get hold of me, numistacker@gmail.com, and I will be able to sort you out with either graded or ungraded coins for all these special releases coming up over the next few months. If you've reached this point at the end, thank you very much for paying so much attention. And if you're not already a subscriber, then please do subscribe if you're able, because this really helps the channel and helps me to create more videos like this, which is always a good thing. And there'll be more videos along very shortly, including some more mega results videos, which I know you guys like very much.